So with the 5th anniversary coming up after maintenance, probably they'll give us more information on it, but let's just go over what events we all should expect to come. Obviously, we should be getting a brand new trailer that's gonna be showing off the LRs in some sort of preview in English, in some language, English, Chinese, whatever. I'm gonna be posting up this videos and sometime tonight, probably after maintenance tomorrow, I don't know, but that's what's gonna be happening. And we're getting logins, we're getting all this. Okay, this is the one I want to go over. This is something that JP got. I'm pretty sure that Global may not do this electrolyte campaign, where this is basically where we have to do a bunch of things, like get equipment, raise SAs, Z-awaken a bunch of characters and stuff, do a bunch of events and whatnots. But the most important thing I want to go over is this. So I wanted to talk about this because this is very stupid. Not stupid, actually. The most stupidest thing that I'm seeing throughout majority of the community is, where the hell are the tickets? When are the next batch of tickets, guys? When's the last tickets? Where do we get the last ticket? Now, the reason why I am so freaking mad about that is because people don't read the news. They don't read the freaking news. It's not hard. It's all in the missions, for crying out loud. Okay, you guys have seen this before, for sure. Or let me see, where is there? You guys have seen this 55 logo ticket on that ticket right there. Throughout the entirety of the anniversary, they're going to be releasing missions parts by part every week, or every 2 weeks. They'll be releasing tickets. Now the missions in here aren't the only ones that are going to be holding the 55 tickets. No. There's more ways you can get these tickets besides in there. If I can go in here, does this pull up? Yes, it does. This is one of the other events that are going to have majority of the tickets. This is the Expecting Newcomers Frieza Force Enrollment Exam event, which basically is the punching bag event. But in each stage, you need to have specific units that could basically nuke up to, like, I believe 70 million damage. Now you can use items in here. You can. I believe you can. I forget. What you need to do is basically do this is basically the punching bag event, and you need to take these specific units from various categories as you can. So the first stage you're going to release is movie heroes. Now, obviously you do need a nuke lead, but the best way to probably get up there, if you can. No, let me rephrase that. The team you're probably going to have to make is obviously a nuking lead. So something like Frieza, Golden Frieza, Tech Goku, beerus, SCR Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku, or Blue Vegeta. You have to bring those leads and then bring a specific unit within the certain category. So like I said, the first stage is movie heroes, and by the way, when you first clear the stage, you get 4 of the 55 summoning tickets that you need for the 55 ticket gacha banner. This is pretty much the stage or event that you would need to take on to get at least, I believe, 5 total. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all the missions are the same. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay. So yeah, you don't have to worry about that. The damage you need to deal for every stage is 55.55 million damage. It's not hard, as long as you get the right rotations and the right units to nuke with for sure. But it also gives you free stones, so I think like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 stones. So a total of 35 stones per all 5 stages, and they do come. Each new stage comes out the day after. So once the first stage comes out, you have to wait till tomorrow for the next stage to come out, and they all last till like probably the end of the anniversary. So you'll be fine by just doing all of these. But you need to clear the stage 5 times to get the total of the 5 tickets that you need from that specific stage. And like I said, all the missions are exactly the same. So you'll be fine. As long as you know as long as you get your rotations and you get the right units in the specific stages. Because the units, or the units with those categories, can deal more damage in each. Oh, I didn't read this part. You cannot bring items. I am sorry, you cannot bring items into here. You're going to rely this on luck. That sucks. That sucks. I completely disregard the you can bring items stuff. You can bring items. You cannot. But you can run this as many times as you want. But you can't bring items, that's it. That sucks. Oh, that's a total of 25 tickets right there. That's basically literally a little over half. The orb event is coming. Or not the orb event, the skill equipment event is coming. They'll get you your equipment, so remember you need to have UR and above. You need to have them they'll be guaranteed at least 1 bronze slot if they're UR. They'll be guaranteed the silver slot if they're SA10, and they'll be guaranteed the gold slot if you have 2 dupes within that specific character. The Brawly and the Future Saga events are coming back. We're getting a new stage for this, and if you guys saw in the news, we are getting a brand new stage, and this is the stage that we're gonna go for. And jeez. Jesus, okay, which stage is it? Stage 10, I believe? Or stage 9? I forget where Global's at, honestly. I forget, but I think it's stage 9. Either stage 9 or stage 10. Because we're obviously gonna get 30 stones. For crying out loud, we are getting 30 stones. I just forget, when. I just forget when. I forget which level, which stage, but I'm pretty sure that Global already has stage 9, so I think this is what they're gonna get. I think they're gonna get this stage for sure, which is basically ssj4, Goku, VLR, ssj4s, then Kid Goku, then Hit, then Future Trunks, which are still pretty easy. It's not hard to do. I'll probably do a video on taking this on in Global when it comes out, but it's an easy 30 stones. The new stages are coming out. There's 2 stages that are coming out. So, the new stages that are going to be coming out are Dragon Ball Super Brawly, which by the way, is hard. Same thing with Trunks, it's also very hard. The thing that's annoying about Brawly is the fact that Gogeta cancels dodging. So you cannot dodge on the 9th stage, but everything else should be pretty doable. Whereas in the Future Trunks one, I believe the most annoying one is going to have to be Vegito, because you obviously cannot dodge in that state, in that specific event. And Trunks and Mai can stun you, but they can't be stunned. So that's pretty much those 2 stages are going to be added, and I believe there are a total of 40 stones from the missions. Or 20 stones, my bad. So you get 40 stones total, but you get 20 stones from each of the stages. So you make it up all the way to a stage, all the way to the end with movie heroes, movie bosses. I'm not sure how you're gonna implement that, but you're gonna have to, you know, try to get through this. There are really good units that can actually get you through this with movie bosses and movie heroes for sure. I believe in the future, you're gonna have to make a workaround in here. Yeah, all you need is Batara and Time Travelers. Yeah, there's Vegito. There's Supremo Bite of Time. You could try that. Zamasu, Goku Black. I think any of those 4 could work. There could be more. There could be more than that. But that's pretty much the only units I could think of at the top of my head. But that's pretty much it. All the EZAs will be coming back, so if you missed some of the EZAs that you didn't farm up like I did, I forgot to farm up Super Vegito, which is a terrible mistake. But I'm gonna be farming him back up anyways, and they're coming up till the end of the anniversary. The other Kai banners, I would suggest picking them up. I don't know, it's your choice. The orbs are gonna be coming out on Saturdays and Sundays, all of them, so have fun picking up more. And we are getting a brand new battlefield, and I believe the one that we have right now, it should be ending this week? And then next week they're gonna be releasing it? I forget, but we're getting a brand new battlefield. Or Virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash, that's a stupid name, but basically this is what you're going to be facing within that battlefield. This one is actually really easy. Except this is the first time, and I mean the first time, that they made a boss 2 stages. The level 3 boss 2 stages instead of 1 stage. No, I think the reason why is because this first stage of the boss was so easily doable that they had to make it a second stage so that it makes it as long as the other bosses that you probably fought in the past battlefields. I think that's the reason why, but this is probably the most easiest 5th year anniversary battlefield that you'll ever beat. So this is pretty much something that I would really enjoy. What else? No, wrong one. That's for part 1. Oh yeah, the story event for these guys are coming. So let me find which ones did I pull up. Yeah, this one. So within the stand trio led by Fate, now there are 2 SSRs you're gonna have to farm up for and get orbs for, obviously. So this is, and they're both gonna EZA. Just remember, they're both gonna be farmed and EZA. So the farming is meh, I'm gonna tell you that right now, but it should be pretty doable. So this is one of the characters you're gonna have to farm up for. It is Kid Brawly. Now he's obviously a pure Saiyans lead, 50% to all stats and DQ +2. This is before the EZAs, by the way. It causes supreme damage with a medium chance to stun, and gets a 60% attack and defense with a medium chance to dodge. That's it. And he's Swaying Warrior Race, Lineage, the Innocents, Prodigies, Tough as Nails, Prepare for Battle, and Shattering the Limit. And he's on Pure Saiyans and Youth. He's not bad. He ain't bad. But this is before he EZAs. When he EZAs, it's a little different. So he becomes a 37% lead and Q +3 to Pure Saiyans, and also an Int leader. 50%. Now, the rest of his passive stays the same. The rest of his passive stays the same, except he gains attack and he stacks attack and defense, which makes him obviously very good. He gets a 70% attack and defense, he disables enemy's guard, and has a medium chance of dodging. And when he delivers the final attack, or final blow, he recovers 20% of HP at the end of the turn. Which is nice, you know. Not bad, but and his links are the same, his categories are the same obviously, but I believe he goes from having stats like these to having stats like this when you rainbow him. So go rainbow him. Trust me, it is worth it. And he is a youth, so when the youth stage, when the was it the history the Dragon Ball history event for the youth stage comes out, you'll probably need to add him onto the youth category team. The other one I want to talk about is the Kid Raditz and Kid Vegeta. Both of them are on the Join Forces category. I forgot that they were on there. Or Extreme Class if you feel like having them on there. They do supreme damage and lower attack, but then they get the same buff as Broly, but they get G plus 1 with additional 10% attack and defense per pure Saiyans on the team in the same turn. So it's a max of 20% because they don't include themselves in there. So technically it's an 80% buff plus 2 key. Not bad. They get Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Frieza's Army, Brutal Beatdown, Thirst for Conquest. Are you sure about that? Whatever. Prepare for Battle and Shattering the Limit. They are on the Pure Saiyans, Join Forces, Youth, and Terrifying Conquerors. Yeah. Terrifying Conquerors is crap. For now. For now on global, but they're pretty good at everything else. I think except for Join Forces too, but when they easy A, they become a 77% lead with Ki plus 3 for Join Forces, and they become a 40% lead with Ki plus 3 to Extreme Class. That's it. They stack attack and they have everything up, and everything else is the same. They get a 70% buff. They get an additional 20% and Ki plus 1, and have a chance of, and an extra 10% chance of critting per pure Saiyans on the team, excluding itself. So it's a total of probably a 20% chance to crit and 110% total boost, the total attack and defense boost, which is amazing. They launch an additional with a high chance of becoming a super attack. It's like a 50% chance when you have a ally as part of the Join Forces category. That's it. Oh yeah, they have to be in the same rotation as well. So I could think of one. Probably killing Khalifa. That's probably stupid to say that, but that's just an example. Because they're also pure Saiyans and they're part of Joint Forces, so it works perfectly fine, I guess. Their categories and links are still the same, but their max now is 13,000. Oh yeah, by the way, these are the orbs. I don't think I showed them for Broly though, which is my bad, but I think it's the same amount. I think they both need the same amount of orbs, and they do collect the same orbs, so you should be fine. You should be fine with that. And they both do have an extreme Z area that you'll have to farm up in. I don't know which, I forgot what the conditions are, but you'll be glad that they're in there. There is one more I want to look at. Here it is. Yep, so this is the brand new LR Zamasu. Let's have fun with this. So, Zero Mortals Clan Story event, it's not that hard. Yeah, it's not that hard. I believe the boost for this will be, oh yeah, Time Travelers. If you have a lot of Time Travelers on your team, you're gonna get a lot of boost. You're gonna get a very huge amount of boost. We're doing all the stages. You'll first get the first 3 stages to awaken Zamasu to his TUR, and then when his LR gets released, there'll be 3 additional stages that allow you to farm up the medals for him so that you can awaken the TUR Strength Zamasu into an LR, which will then easy A into a monster. By the way, the easy A for it, I believe you need, there's a bunch of Time Travelers categories on there. We'll talk about that once we get through here. I think it's in part 2, is it? Because that's when they released it. Oh yeah, here are the missions. Did I show you the missions? No, I didn't show you all the missions. So yes, you'll need to do some of the story events since you get the 55 tickets, like Zero Mortal Clan, the 3 Saiyans Driven by Fate, I believe, and racing the essay, and doing events to consume stamina. That's pretty much it. Part 2 is when the real fun begins. Let me take this out. Take this out. Let me take this out. Let me take this out. I'm gonna leave those up there. yeah, so there's gonna be more missions added. Unfortunately, you crazy people have to wait. Because these missions will release more tickets, so I believe that's 5 more tickets right down here. Wait, are they all the same? I feel like they're all the same. I might have to skip that. There'll be this stage. There'll be no, that's not a stage, it's a campaign. I don't know if they'll release this campaign. But what they did was they made us do a bunch of stuff to get rewards, training items and stuff. Anniversary coins are really nice to have. And grand guys as well. Once we do all of that, we're gonna get this wallpaper. I'm pretty sure we're gonna do this. So keep in mind, this is all from the wiki, so you can probably look it up as I go along. Yeah, you're gonna be doing all these things like Dokkan Awakening, Extreme Z Awakening, doing special missions, training, and doing a bunch of things from story events, just so that I can get the rewards. Skipping all of that, there we go. This is it? I think so, yeah. So this is the easy area that is needed for the 2 units, or you could say 3 but 2. It's fine. There is no weakness, there's no increased drop rates, however, these are the units you need for this event. For me, the best way to do this is if you have the TOR Brawly as the lead. But okay, first of all, I'm sorry. You need these 2, the Vegeta Kid Raditz, along with the Kid Brawly, in your team. You must have them on your team. And they're both pure Saiyans. And guess how many pure Saiyans are on the team? A lot. Now, if you have the AGL Brawly, who's perfect by the way for this event, he's a great lead for one reason. It's that he's a pure Saiyan's Ki plus 3 and 120%. That's how great he is. But if you don't have that, then I would suggest having Kid Brawly be your lead, or this is tough. No, that won't work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only lead you'll need. Either make this guy your lead as a free-to-play lead, or having Brawly as your lead. You must have him easy 8 in order to run him in your team. Or you need to easy him in order to run the Pure Saiyans team fully, because there's a lot of Pure Saiyans on the team, and I don't think you're gonna have Frieza on your team unless you're gonna be doing a movie bosses category team, which I don't think is gonna happen, because I believe what they did was they gave out this Brawly, the Kid Brawly, as your friend lead, which is the reason why that's a bad idea. Which is the reason why movie bosses team is a bad idea. That's pretty much it for that. Let's see. Okay, top legendary summon. You're gonna love this a lot. So here are the brand new LRs, and by the way, they are both disgusting units. Disgusting. So let's talk about Brawly, Chilai, and Limo, and the other Brawlies. So this is the SSR Brawly that you're gonna be trying to go for in the top legendary summon banner, which by the way, he is still disgusting. He has many passives, but once you get up to his LR, they get even more disgusting. Here. Let's see. Well, yeah, I could say they are. They are a movie bosses category lead, Ki plus 4, 130%. And they're also an extreme lead with Ki plus 4, 100% to all stats. That's not the disgusting part, but they greatly raise defense for 1 turn and causes colossal damage, and lowers attack, which is great. And they're 12 key, and they're 18 key, they greatly raise attack and defense, and causes mega colossal damage. Not to say that's not bad, but this is great. This unit is great for one reason, it's just that they make infinite dodges. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, the reason why they make infinite dodges is because they only do that if they get 7 or more key spears. Now that depends on which key spears you get. What I mostly prefer is you get more physical key spears, because that way you'll be able to get more defense and more key, but I think it's more likely that you'll need a orb changer. It doesn't matter which one, but I recommend trying to get an orb changer with this unit, with this godly unit right here, because the only thing that makes them great is that they supply attack and defense depending on which orbs. If they'll only give attack if you get 2 or more AG or strength key orbs, whereas they'll give defense if you get 2 or more attack or in key spears. And like I said, they'll get a guaranteed infinite dodges or infinite dodge if you get 7 or more key spears, which you can't do that in the legendary Goku event, but you can do in Super Battle Road. Their links are pretty solid. Brainiacs, solid support. Is there anyone in solid support? No, there can't be. Oh, okay. Not that many. Not that many, huh? Yeah, not that many. Ouch. I think that link is somewhat useless, because I don't think there's anyone that could link well with him. More likely. But they do have Cold Judgment and Big Bad Bosses. They have Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. This unit is great. Made for movie bosses with Joint Forces. You could say Joint Forces if you feel like it, but this unit is great. A little over 20,000 attack, almost 27,000 HP, and over 12,000 defense. That's great for a unit like this. And I have to say, this guy is a juggernaut. No, but this is not the only juggernaut that you'll be trying to pull for. I mean, in the top legendary summon banner, this guy is a literal juggernaut as well. Now, he's a future saga lead, which I thought he was a Realm of Gods lead at first back then, but he's a future saga lead, which is fine. I have no complaints about that. He does give Ki plus 4 in extreme and Ki plus 4 and 100% to all stats, which is pretty good. He greatly raises defense on both his 12 and his 18 key, and does nothing else, pretty much. But the thing that makes him busted is this. So, he gets attack and defense 66%, right? However, he gets an additional 6% attack per key meter bar. Not per key spear, key meter bar. Now, I know you've seen this in game, but let me see if you can visualize it. So, you have Goku Black in your slot, right? And you get one key meter. That key, let's say you get 1 key spear, right? That key spear counts as part of 1 meter. That means he got 6% additional attack that's multiplied into the 66% that he's gotten. Imagine him getting in key spears. Imagine him getting in key spears. That means he gets 2 key meters. That means he gets 12%. Now imagine him trying to get 24 total. Now imagine him trying to get at least, no, not 24, I think maybe 18? Or a little more, that depends. That means he could bust out a 10 million, 13 million attack stat with just this. I'll probably showcase him later on in the future to show you what I mean. But this thing just basically gives him a higher attack stat, probably over 6 million at minimum. Maybe 12 million at max. That's the reason why this guy's a literal juggernaut. He's good. He's really good. But I think both him and Broly, Sheila, and Nemo are both great characters to have. And he's another character with an active skill. But let's not get to there yet. He recovers 6% HP at the end of the turn, in which attack was received. That means he gains 6% HP back at the end of the turn after he gets attacked. That's it. He has an active skill which activates when when HP is less than 66%. It activates at the start from the 6th turn from the start of battle. Now, his super attack is pretty cool. I'll show you that once I try to showcase him. His links are Super Saiyan, Pure Faith, Kamehameha, Dismal Future, Big Bad Bosses, Beerus Battle, Legendary Power, perfect unit to have. A perfect unit that goes well in future category characters and Realm of Gods. Batara, Time Travelers, Kamehameha, Exploding Rage. Well, that makes sense because his active skill is Rage. Who's in there? I forgot. Okay, Zamasu could fit well with him for sure, somewhat. That's it? That's it? Well, I guess Goku Black won't be doing well in Exploding Rage, but he can do well. They're not in Human Deeds, no. I think just Realm of Gods, Batara, Future Saga, Time Travelers, and Kamehameha. He fits on 4 of the 7 categories that he's on. The great thing about him is that he's over 21,000k attack, over 2,500 HP, and just a shade under 1,200 defense. Now let's look at his rage form, because he's pretty damn good. Let's see. So he does destructive damage on both his 12 and 18 ki, but he's effective against all types. And he gets an additional ki for ki spirit attained. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's nice. That's very, very nice. By the way, this lasts only for 1 turn after he activates his active skill. So he should do fine. Like, very, very fine in fact. What's next? Yeah, it's pretty much in for him. That's pretty much it for him. So next, yeah, we're getting more stone sales. It's very good. I don't think we're getting a collaboration gacha ticket, so don't worry about those. But we will be getting an insane sale. Another part of the oh yeah, they're doing 2-part archive banners, so there will be 2 parts for that. Is there anything else that I did not even go over? Okay, here's a ZZA. Here's LR Goku Black ZZA. It's not annoying, but the drop rate is weird. Okay. So, in order to take on this stage, you'll need all these units. Of course, you'll need LR Goku Black, the SDR one, to be in your team. However, there are workarounds. You can't have him as your lead because he's a time traveler's lead. Did I even go over him? No, I don't think so. I am so terrible at this. So basically he's a time traveler's lead, so he's perfect to take on his EZA for it. He says keep plus 77%, so he's great. Causes colossal damage to lowers enemy defense. Raises defense for 1 turn, so he just raises defense, and causes mega colossal damage. He gains 50% attack and defense and gets 1 additional ki up to 5 for each attack received. He launches an additional attack with a medium chance of becoming a super attack when he faces 2 or more enemies. Great for super battle road. And gets an additional 20% attack and 20% attack and defense when he receives when he does the final blow. up to a max of 50%. So I think if he does 3 final blows, he gets 50% total stats. So I think it's a total of 100, which is gonna be more after he EZAs. His links are Godly Power, Cold Judgment, Nightmare, Dismal Future, Fear and Faith, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power. His categories are Realm of Gods, Patara, Future Saga, Dragon Ball Seekers, Time Travelers, and Inhuman Deeds. I hate that category name. So bad. But this guy is super good. Super good. Yeah, he has like about the same amount of stats on his HP and attack. And he has really good defense. So I have no problem with that. But when he EZAs, wait, hold on. This is the amount of medals that you'll probably need. So you need a total of 10, 25, 45. You need a total of 45 of his medals. Which to say, this is gonna be the first free-to-play EZA. No, free-to-play LR EZA in global. So once Gohan's comes out, it's gonna be pretty insane. Let's continue on. So when he EZAs, after using 45 of his godly medals, by the way, it's expensive. He becomes 100% to his own category. He lowers attack and defense on his 12th key now, and he raises attack and defense on his 18th key. He gets 59% attack and defense, and gets an additional key up to 6 for each attack received, and he launches an additional attack with the same chance to become a super attack when facing 2 or more enemies. Like I said, perfect for Super Battle Road. And does the same thing, except the max is 59% and has the same links, same categories, and has the same stats. But his SA will be changed to 25 instead of 20. Which makes sense, obviously, because this is an LR. We don't want to give him higher stats or else it's gonna be broken. Enough with all this information right here. You can check this out in the wiki again. But this is what you need. All these characters are damn well easy enough to make in the team. There are 3 proper teams I could say you can make. The first team you can make is if you have this Goku Black as your lead, and you pick everything else from here. You pick everything else in this team, or this group of characters. You can make LR Trunks and Mai your leader, and just go with that. You could, I think, who could work in here? I think the best way to do it, I believe you can put this Vegeta as your lead, because he does all types Q plus 2 and 90% to, yeah, this guy's a perfect lead. So you could have him as your lead, you could have this guy as your lead, which you would definitely want. Or you could have Trunks and Mai as your lead. Because they're all great for the Time Travelers team, and this is perfect. Now most of you won't even have this character, so guess what? You already got one for free, you could use him as your 37%. But once you EZA him, he's gonna be godly. So yeah, I recommend using either this Goku Black, this Trunks and Mai, or this as your lead, and just picking everything else from this batch. The best way you could probably pick them out, actually, you choose. But these are the characters that you need. This is the only character that you need on the team. It's doable. It's easily doable. Guess that's enough of that. This was a lot of info, by the way. That's enough of that. Okay. Let's see now. We're gonna get more missions. We're probably gonna get the last of the tickets in here. Yeah, this is the very last one, I believe. I could be wrong. I think these are the last 2 tickets. And these are the loading screens. We are getting the weekend stones. Have fun with that. The new stage for the future saga stage is coming. Will be coming with the Goku Box EZA. Have fun with that. And this is a special campaign that we all had to do to get more rewards. All these rewards are still great. We get a wallpaper that has this. No, this. There we go. And that's pretty much it. I will be talking about how to get the tickets. I will be showing off the 2 brand new LRs that will be coming to the top legendary summon banners, but that's pretty much it. All these stones, we pretty much got 824 stones, including the top grossing and the reward for saying thank you for the 5th year anniversary. I think it's a total of 160 free stones right there on login. What else is, I believe? Yeah, I think it did count that, yep. So 824 stones total. I feel like Global's gonna get a lot more than this, but we'll see. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you guys are ready for the 5th year anniversary, sorry. And, hopefully you guys are hyped for it. And I'll see you guys probably when another video comes out. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.